next. Ubaldo Jimenez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Jose Iglesias stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1-1 now to Iglesias. 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vera is calling for it. 1 out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Ian Kinsler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Romine ranging up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Orioles coming up. It's Major League. Bruce Rondon is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. But it gets fouled.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here it comes, 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Upton is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Maben. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot here for Adam Jones. And even 30 home runs on the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's Chris Davis now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Tom Noonan, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Now the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Vera, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Now in the box, Andrew Romine, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing. but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2. Here's Justin Upton now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Left fielder, Justin
First
Upton.
pitch on its way to Upton. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping in, Alfred Broussard. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first.
Batting 6.
Nick Castellanos now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Coming to the plate now, Jared Saltalamacchia. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
In there, 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. So striding forward now, Jeff Mathis is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez coming on, and foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic.
For the Orioles.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Donald Jones is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. So stepping in, Chris Johnson. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Cameron Maben is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
The shortstop, number one, Jose.
Here's the shortstop
Iglesias.
now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Split fingered pitch is in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, he had to know that was coming. He did a great job. He pulled his hands inside on that 2-seamer coming in, kept it fair, got the hit. Wow.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Maben on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Chris Davis is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning.
Noonan.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Justin Upton.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Romine retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Designated hitter Alfred.
Striding in once
Broussard.
again, Alfred Broussard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Nick Castellanos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Romine is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So ready for another chance.
Leading
Jimmy
off the 4th
Vera.
for the Orioles, left fielder Jimmy Vera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Now here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. Andrew Romine will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping into the box, Andrew Romine. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, Right fielder.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready on 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2 and 2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. So coming to the plate, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Way out in front.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Jimenez deals the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Chris Johnson now.
The first baseman, number 12, Chris Johnson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Johnson is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder, number
Here's
4.
Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he'll step off. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. 1 left for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 0-1, here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Manny Machado.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
From the belt, the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 3-2 one more time. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Nope. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 now to Jones. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. On to first, a double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now he'll step off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. J.D. Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 2-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box now, Alfred Broussard.
Alfred.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vera has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers are able to draw. Ready once again, Tom Noonan. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Tom Noonan.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Jimmy Vera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Romine. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He gets another hit, his third hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
In now, Evan Gattis. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Maben ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles as the lead remains 3-1. Back here on the show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Detroit, third baseman
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Softs up early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 39.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that misses for ball 1. Jimenez working on another gem. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Johnson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
C.J. Wilson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maben. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Jones gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angel Koo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Angel
digging in once again, Jeff Mathis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Split fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate, Donald Jones, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Taken in by Castellanos. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Able to make the play is Gaddis, and that's the first out. Into the box, Ian Kinsler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Justin Upton would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A 1-1 now to Upton. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that Richard Cordero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Richard Cordero.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. High pop-up. Iglesias is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no. A nice look at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Orioles,
Alfred Broussard is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Set to deliver on 2-1. On the ground up the middle. Jones ranges to his right. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Nick Castellanos. He was a ground out victim last time up. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gaddis going back on it to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Miguel Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out. Here's Chris Johnson now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Romine takes it in. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Ubaldo Jimenez earned his 9th win of the year. Bruce Rondon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Zach Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Harold.